Hello, everybody. Sorry about that. I had to do a virtual meeting that ran from 1 to 3, and I'm like, you all don't know that I go live at 2:45. So I'm trying to go live and finish this dadgum meeting, and luckily the meeting is over. Woot woot! Happy Hump Day, everybody. I work harder since I have retired than I did when I was working. Lord help. I am VJ, and this is WIP It Wednesday, where we get to share our works in progress. Welcome to my new subscribers, returning subscribers, channel members, and team replay. Thank you so very much. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. It is April the 9th already. It is cold, dank, and dreary here, and it's supposed to be 66 degrees, but at 66 degrees and partly sunny. But as hard as this wind is blowing, it's colder than that. It really is. It's colder than that. Or I might have to go outside and get warm. I don't know. What did I forget to tell you? Oh, I went through and put the new gift memberships on Nightbot, so you will be seeing new channel members. And thank you all so very much. With that being said, let's see what fam has come to visit. What did I forget to tell you? Granny D is here. I have my parking pass for Granny D's house. So just when the time comes, put your tray in the locked and upright positions, fasten your seatbelt, and we're going to do a BJ raid over to Granny D Thompson. Dinky Jen is popping in early and hoping my desktop keeps on track this time. I hope, Jen. I hope. Loopy, hello. Yes, I am having a good day considering I'm trying to do everything at the same time. And how are you? Are you having a good day? Chris is here, drinking Circule and putting envelope border on a washcloth. Really? Okay. And there is the granny. Hi, Granny. How you doing? What do you mean share my referral link? Why are you messing with me? Oh, yeah. Nightbot was not Nightbot. StreamYard was sold to somebody else, weren't they? Because they keep, every time I go in to do something, they've got something else sitting there. And I'm like, why are you bothering me? This is all I'm going to do. Good morning, Sam. How are you? Be right back. My cats are trying to poison me. Sam, you have not been poisoned until you have a dog. Dogs are much worse than cats. Trust me. Jennifer says, D, just taking photos of a family reunion we thought we'd lost. Awesome. Panda. Hi, Panda. How you doing? It's so good to see you. And happy hump day to you too as well, my love. How are you? What you doing? And Kathleen is here. It is 47 in the Bronx. Other than that, we're fine. You have water. I had to make some hot tea. I finished my coffee. I'm moving on to tea. And there is our Cameron. Hi, Cammy. How you doing? Thank you for thank you for being here. I'm looking at you and I'm reading at the same time, and we all know that does not work out well. Panda is being a bush baby. Hey, I ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, you can find some interesting things in those bushes. There's my cousin Michelle. I know how you're doing, so I'm not going to ask. When are we starting to drink today? That's all I need to know. Sam says, are you being a drive-by hugger or staying for a while today? He has probably already answered that and gone. Every clock in my house has a different time, or it takes me longer to get things done. I'm not sure which is the case. Panda says he is staying for the whole thing, just going to be in the bushes. You're going to be here for the whole time? I have you for a whole hour and 15 minutes. Be still, my heart. I got my panda. I am so honored. I am so blessed. Thank you, Panda. Gentle hugs to everyone in the chat. This thing is in my way. New streaming are looking to level up, check out StreamYard and get a $10 discount. Why are you where I need to scroll? You're in the way. Can I move you? You already put the thing on my description that I can't get rid of you. Oh, that is just ugly. Ugly, ugly, ugly. I'm here, Granny. Yeah, I'm trying to do two things at the same time. Yeah, because they sent me the letter. The quarterly volunteer meeting, and I did it because it's for the VA, but it's from 1 till 3. I said, but I go live at 2:45. But it's the quarterly meeting, and it's from 1 to 3. You can come down to Jefferson Barracks. And I'm like, no, I'm not coming down to Jefferson Barracks. They said, okay, here is the Microsoft Teams link. I don't like Microsoft Teams. I can't move my windows around like I like to. I prefer Zoom. They're starting to use Microsoft Teams. I'm not liking it, but I'm not driving down to JB either because they've got a real pretty bridge down there that I've never seen before. No, I really should have pushed that button. Okay, let me go hide her keyboard. No, see, I had to sign off to get credit for being there, and we're not supposed to let anybody else hear what we're doing. I guess is the easiest way to say that. It's secret. Thank you, Granny. I am more whipped than the whips are today. I hear you. Oh, yeah. Michelle wants to see what we got going on. It is 68 degrees. I don't believe it. The wind is blowing at 15 miles per hour. No, it's blowing harder than that because my camera that is over my door, because I had to move it from the garage, is waving back and forth. So if it can come into my enclosed porch and wave my camera, yeah, no, it's maybe, well, let's see, maybe on my side of the town it's more windy because I had to stop looking at the camera because it was making me seasick. I was getting seasick. What is my command? I think that's my command. Oh, I can't. Oh, and I planted my seeds. I planted all but 4 kinds of seeds because I went and looked at my seeds from last year, and I had collards and spinach and peas that I could not find this year, so that I have 3 more to plant. You're freezing over here. You see, I had to put my sweats on. My hands are cold. Cold. Cammy. 45 degrees. See, yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like it's 45. Yep, Loopy, take care of you. What did I miss? What did Loopy say? What did Loopy say? Hi, everyone. I'm going to just listen today while resting, not feeling the best today. Girl, make you stay hydrated, make you some tea, bundle up. And if you have any, put some witch's brew in it. And thank you, Michelle, because I totally missed that. Darn it, I can't hear you, and headphones are switched on. I'm sorry. We have lovely sunshine here in North Carolina, but it's in the 50s. So after being almost 80. See, that's why everybody's sick. I am ordering some chips and some mustard because it's a mixed up kind of day. Michelle, do you dip your chips in mustard? Are you going to have those two together? No, Granny, that's not neato. She says she can't hear. That's the bad thing. Hello, hello, Coley. We're well. I'm just cold. Had my doc follow up yesterday and left with one tetanus shot and COVID in each one in each arm. It's all gravy, baby. What? Now, my doctor, for whatever reason, they changed the insurance regulations down here. It is stupid. If I was in the hospital, they could give me the vaccines. But if I go to the clinic, they can't give the vaccine. They no longer can give the vaccines. You have to go to the pharmacy to get vaccines. Pharmacists can give you vaccines in St. Louis, Missouri, but a doctor cannot. What kind of sense does that make? But then, too, I could give contrast and they couldn't. Our doctors did not have codes to the Pyxis machines, but the x-ray techs and the nurses did. But if the doctor wanted medicine, he had to tell you what he wanted, and then we had to pull it for him because he couldn't pull it. And it's so screwed up. Sam says, oh, I know about dogs. I swear I thought some days a rat had come into the house to die. Girl, was so bad my care worker had to leave to smell dissipates. I had a dog that used to come over and sit on my foot before she did that. And then I'd like, seriously, you really had to do that on my foot? And she'd look up at me as if to say, I'm sorry, but yeah. Oh my God, you lucky I love you. Mandy, hello. How are you? And Michelle is sipping. Girl, now she's guzzling. And I know why. I'm sorry. I am so sorry because, girl, yeah, I can't come over to your house before 7 o'clock. I just can't. I cannot. It's bad. It's bad. Sam says you can have the first 15 minutes with him. I'll take the hour. Oh no, baby. Panda came to my house. So you're going to have to go live if you want Panda to come to your house, but he's in my house, so he is all mine. Yes, I'm being selfish today. You can take Panda later on in the night because I know you all stay up all night after I go to bed. Hugs, Panda. You can have him after I go to bed. Sam says if you click it, it goes into your chat and disappears, I think. If you click it, it goes into your chat and disappears. Nope, it's still there. Nice try, though. Nope, it's still there. But thank you. I had not thought of that. I thought it was just up there, but yeah, no. GGP, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? What's in your cup? What's on your hook? Mandy got back from a cruise on Sunday, and I'm pretty sure I have COVID. Pretty fun. Girl, see, I keep telling you all, you cannot trap me on a ship with 3,000 people. Everybody I know who went out this weekend has come home sick. Why are you chirping at me? And of course, turn off your incoming. No, leave that alone. And leave me alone. I'm trying to do stuff. I'm trying to talk here. What is wrong with you? Leave me alone. Okay, here we go. On my side of town, it is 67. I don't believe it. Wind is 16 miles per hour. I still think it's faster than that. And the humidity is 36%. Well, at least my camera has stopped rocking back and forth. But yeah, it was making me seasick. Coley's got 72. I am so jealous. Your wind is 16 and your humidity is 36%. Oh my goodness. So yeah, my channel members are coming through. Please show them some love. Michelle says the chips have nothing to do with the mustard. I just want chips and need some mustard. Okay. I was like, you're not doing the two together because that Nito for DK Jen was a delayed comment to her finding family. Okay. Because I'm like, no, that's a bad thing. She can't hear, Granny. Your foot pushed. Yeah, no. It is bad enough that you are in my description, but now you want to be. It's still there, Sam. Well, it did go to chat. Yes, it did. It went to chat, but it's still down here where my arrow should be. I hope you get well soon, Mandy. Definitely something going around. It hit me like a ton of bricks yesterday. Girl, I am so sorry. God bless you, Angelise. How are you, sweetheart? How is your scarf coming along? Jennifer is back on the phone. My headphones started working, but my PC froze. Oh, Jen, I have no suggestion. I'm so sorry. Michelle says, I have had mustard on chip hot sauce. In my defense, I was pregnant. Oh, okay, because no. Mandy's got 57 degrees, 7 miles per hour wind, and her humidity is 32%. Yeah, no. Now, I know they put mustard on pretzels. I don't know who came up with that combination. I tried the cheese, but I would rather just have my plain old salted pretzel. The unsalted doesn't do anything for me, and the salted ones really have too much salt, but I rub some of it off because there's only so much you can do. There really is only so much you can do. We have a pretzel company here that will put bratwurst inside the pretzels. It is really good. Suze says, yeah, you can see it. Hold on. I'll make her big in a minute. Suzanne says, okay, this is a free written pattern by the Nomad Knot. The FO Friday will reveal what it's going to be. Nomand, Nomand, the Nomand knot. I want to put an R in there and make it Normandy. Nomand. Or Norman? I don't know. Oh, she's got body parts. Where's Pebbles? She's got body parts. I like that yarn, though. That's pretty baby yarn. I like baby yarn. Sounds German. They love mustard. Okay. Shana! Hello. How you doing, girlfriend? Are you at work? What have you been up to? Give me all the details. You know how I am when I see you. I want to know what you've been doing. Jennifer says, well, Mom bought me a new printer today. I said, you're only buying a desktop if they do you a deal. Okay. Jen says, the weather for Hull is dark. Oh my gosh. There's Pebbles. Pebbles. See the body parts? Parts is parts. It is so good to see you, sweetheart. You're at work. Just came back from being out with COVID. See, that's what Mandy said. She just got home from a cruise and she thinks she's got COVID. I have been going out with my air machine, but I have had, since so many of my friends have had COVID lately, when I went out yesterday, I put on a mask. I put on a mask because I'm like, that's too much. But this is a PSI. This is not politics. RFK came out and made the statement that the only sure way to not get measles is to be vaccinated. after the second baby is unalived. Yes, indeed, parts and lots of parts. Shania says someone came to work with it knowing they had it and took the whole team. Girl, they knew they had it. I hope somebody wrote them up. That is ignorant. I can't get over it. I cannot get over this world. It was your first time having it. I hope it's your last time. But the people were talking about having COVID parties. So everybody got it. Everybody was sick at the same time and everybody would be over it. No, not me. No, thank you. I'd rather not. I'd really, really rather not. Mandy says, I haven't had it in 4 years. I only got it once. Ooh, I'm sorry you got it the second time. I really am. See, I was gonna say they should be written up, but I don't know if you can fire somebody over COVID, but I really wish you could. Vaccinations work? You don't say? I know. Isn't that a novel idea? I mean, who would have thought? I'm mad they broke my record, girl. I'm mad that they made you sick. Especially since they knew you all of you all should be able to file criminal charges and make them pay for your lost wages because you were sick. And do you all still have to quarantine for 5 days? They should be held liable for that. They might not have had a choice. Oh, they had a choice. I'm sure they had a choice. They're just ignorant. They might have been told they had to go to work. Shania, were they told they had to go to work? Once is enough. Knowing you passed it on should be liable. Yeah, they should be allowed. They should be made to pay. People got bills to pay. Yeah, but you get sick pay, Panda. They had a choice. She worked in my department and works for my manager. My manager got it too. Oh yeah, yeah. Most places don't require quarantine. See, that's why I stay home. I can't be playing with these people and these new regulations. I cannot. Mm-mm. I cannot. And when you make the whole team sick and everybody's home, you're still not getting any work done. That's just how I feel about it. Because we were always told, if you feel sick, stay home. If you're home longer than 2 days, go see a doctor. Because they didn't want us taking the whole shift out. Sarah says, the very little progress I've made on my wheat stitch blanket. That stitch looks like it takes a while, but it's beautiful. It is beautiful. And you're going, girl, yeah. That's a blanket. That's going to take a while, but that is so pretty. I'm going to have to use that for a scarf. I'm going to have to. And later they addressed her after the fact. Oh my gosh. They should have sent her home that day. Oh, damn. Yeah. That is different. but, I'm coming back to you, Panda. But my job wanted us to come back after 5 days when we were still positive. Was so mad. Girl, that is a pretty stitch. They wanted you to come back after 5 days when everybody was still positive. That's ignorant too. See, my work doesn't care if you get COVID or not. Oh, Panda, baby. Oh, honey, darling. Yeah, no, baby. I am so sorry. Hi, Bonnie. I just posted what I'm working on today. Don't be jealous. Oh, now see, you're gonna upset me, right? Don't be jealous. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I took a picture of my FO for Friday. I just have to remember to show it because you all know how I get when I start looking at your pretty pictures. I get lost in the moment. You all are so flippin' talented. I love it. Then Katrina says, working on my blanket using Red Heart Comport, colors claret and plum. Comport or comfort? We'll have to look and see. Maybe it's comfort. Wait a minute. It's comfort. I can see the ball band. Red Heart Comfort. Ooh, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let's see. Bonnie's laughing at me. Oh, wow. That's cute. I would never have thought to put those two colors together, but that is pretty. See, that's why I do these, because you all put colors together I would never dream of. And they work. That is really cute. Shania says, "I'm sorry, Panda, about your job too." Yeah, that's sad. That's really sad. Pebbles says, "Laugh at me. I wear a mask all the time outside of my apartment. Blessed not to have gotten COVID, right? Because I have been wearing my air machine lately, but I'm like, you know what? Just forget it and put the mask back on." Jeanette, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? What's in your cup and what is on your hook? Shania says, "I missed you so much. Love your voice and channel." I love you too, Shania. I am so happy you're back, girl. I have missed you. And if you are not familiar with Pinky Hooks, you need to go over and give her a look-see because she is awesome. Shania, type Easter in the chat. Yes, Pinky, get well soon. See, I would not have put those colors together, but they work and they work beautifully. This is not Bonnie's, this is Katrina's. Our Katrina from Canada. I'm glad our Canadian cousins realize that it's not us. Bonnie says, "I stay away from people. Don't try to get up close and personal with me out and about because it's not going to be good for you." See? And there is Shania. So go and check out her channel. She has got some fantastic things going. Well, she has some beautiful things in her on her channel, but she hasn't done you haven't done anything lately, have you? Because you've been busy. Are you still teaching classes? You are welcome. I'm working on the veterans hats. Okay. Anjali says it's coming out good. Yes, girl. Thank God. And Bonnie's laughing at me. I just joined your family, Pinky. You're in the ads. Hopefully, everybody gets an ad now and it'll be done. It works. I've never gotten COVID. Okay. I've only recorded 2 videos this year. I haven't recorded any videos this year, but I go live and uploaded one last night. Okay. I'll have to go over and see what you did. I like going live with you, though. I have a good time over there. Dinky Jen says, "Oh my. Forget the blue scarf I showed last week. That will be a UFO until winter. because part of the pattern was missing. How did you miss a part? So here is the 1st of April socks. No cone label from the thrift store, but it's very squishy. It looks like it would be rough cotton until I see it knitted up, and it looks like it knits up beautifully. Well, it does knit up beautifully, but it looks soft in the knitted form. You got an ad earlier. You should have see YT is acting up. I'm sorry. I did. I told it 30 minutes, and I told it to give everybody an ad at the same time so we would be done with the ads. Everybody would get one ad, it'd be one and done. And they're not doing that. Jen, that's pretty. Yeah, they've got to make up that money that they paid for the inauguration. Give me a second, please. I'm trying to figure out where my baby is. I guess we have mystery bus today. The bus is sitting in the parking lot that it's not supposed to be in. This is interesting. Okay. We may have to go out and hunt up the child. I had one problem in the Michaels, and Olivia said, "Mom, don't be cussing in public like that." Like that. I said, "Okay." "Oh, really? But you kept cussing, right?" Michelle says, "I have had COVID twice, and both times were due to interviews. You can bet they were not welcomed into my care. I totally understand." Jeanette says, "I just received a box with hats for the veterans." Yay! That's awesome. Pinky says, "Did you guys know that they have a scientific name for people who never got COVID? They are called novids." Really? I did not know that. I had not heard that. Thank you. Well, in that case, I'm a novid. Woohoo to Jeanette. That is I like the way that works up. That is pretty. Google it. Okay, thank you. I will. Because I had not heard that. Panda got 2 sets of ads at the start, but I watch all the ads. Oh, bless you, love. So hopefully you don't get any more. Pebble says, "I'm a special Novid." Bonnie says, "I can't drive the bus. I'm on break right now. When I'm done, I gotta work." Oh, okay. I'll drive it. I've already got my parking pass. It'll be okay. But thanks for letting me know, because I'll be sitting in the back with my feet up waiting for you to take off. Michelle says, "Jeanette, you were looking for Caron 1 pound and peach. Let me know if you still need it." So is my mom. Okay. Chris says, "Yes, you special pebbles, but I don't know if it's the Nova definition." I'll accept special Chris. Oh, Chris. Chris, you weren't on you need to go watch Val Jean's World yesterday, because we talked about the housing. And so there's information out there for you. Cynthia, that's okay, honey. Life happens. I'm just happy to have you. Oh, excuse me. It's the child. Shorty's bus is going to be 45 minutes late, and she wanted to know if I would come get her. I'm like, I'm alive. I'll come get you when I get done. We'll take a bus ride. Catch my email and we will work it out, Jeanette. Okay. You'll go watch. Okay. Yeah, we went over it for you. And I kind of waited because I was waiting for you to come in, but we just went ahead and did it. Shorty's mama. Shorty called her mama and her mama called me. You got your ads? Okay. Vicky, welcome in. Are you feeling better? And how is Izzy? Thinky Jen says, my mom's friend down south has had it 7 times. And now she has long COVID and sleeps for hours. Well, I guess after 7 times, yeah, she's entitled to have long COVID. That is horrible. Jeanette says, thank you. I have some veterans, little girls that want peach hats. Oh, okay. Shania says, Jennifer, that's awful. I still have the cough. Yeah, that cough takes a while to get rid of. And I am so sorry. Yeah, that's horrible. Tina, welcome. Tina, how have you been? It's good to see you. What is in your cup and what is on your hook? And happy WIP It Wednesday. And we're going to whip it good today. Okay. Then Chris has current 52 washcloth made with cotton bamboo. I really like this stitch pattern. It's really cute. Cotton bamboo. Are you using Kobo? Vicky says, wait, my chat just jumped. Hold on. Hold on, Vicky, I'm coming. Dinky. Oh, my chat jumped and then I went up too far. Oh, my goodness, my goodness. There we go. Is he as good? I'm in a roller coaster of ups and downs. Today I'm stuck in the middle. Well, we're stuck in the middle with you. But you know what? I think being stuck in the middle is better than being down. I know. I love that stitch. Tina says, so good to see everyone too. I'm just on a quick lunch break at work. Well, thank you for coming by and sharing your lunch break with us. Mara, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? I know you're having lunch. What is in your cup and well, you're having lunch, so you have nothing on your hook. Dinky Jen says, I had a reaction to Saturday's spring booster, dripping nose, coughing, and sluggishness. Ugh. I hope I pick up for the weekend away. Hun, and that's horrible because you're on vacation and you don't feel good. I hope you get over that soon. That is so but I usually have that when I get the flu shot. The flu shot makes me sick. The COVID shot just makes my arm sore. Usually. Sam says, Sam, this color would be cute with those socks Dinky Jen is making. Should be finished Friday. Fingers crossed. Oh, it's a beanie. Oh, okay. Thank you for letting me know. But this beanie would be cute with Dinky Jen's socks. You never got the shot, no ways, Bonnie. Girl, yeah, I needed the shot. So cute. So, so, so cute. Mara has bacon cheese melt on my homemade sourdough and water in my cup. Ooh, that sounds wonderful. Oh, that sounds wonderful. I love sourdough bread. Bonnie says, I did get the shingles vaccine because that scared me. I don't want that. I didn't get the shingles. It's a beanie, Shania. It is Tina. She does beautiful work. And Cynthia Michelle wants to know how you are. This is a knitted beanie. Oh, please. And she says she should be finished by Friday. Oh, it's Sonic's birthday bash weekend. Oh, yeah, you want to be well for that. Dory, hello, hello. Well, thank you for coming by, and we love you too. And yeah, paperwork has to be done. It just has to be done. You had shingles at 16? How does that happen? I saw my doctor last week and she wasn't happy. Very painful. We'll never forget it. Because I haven't done the pneumonia, RSV, or the shingles. And I'm like, you all gave me pneumonia. I'm not going to get pneumonia or RSV or shingles. And I don't like needles. So leave me alone. She's like, you haven't done those yet? Nope. I'll get around to it. Maybe. Yeah, no. That's incredible. Hugs to you too, Dory. Shania says, my doctors couldn't believe I got it at such a young age. I can't either because it's that virus laying dormant in your body, and at 16 it hasn't been dormant long enough. I might get to watch you on a 65-inch TV. Girl, don't do that to your TV. Tina said, oh yeah, they are very painful. I heard that, but yeah, no, I don't. I don't. Sam had chickenpox at 16. My back was one huge blister. Oh my goodness. See, I've never had chickenpox. And I keep telling them I've never had chickenpox. I'm not going to get shingles. I don't need a shot. My dad kept asking the doctor, was he sure? I know he did. Dory says a blanket hello to everybody. Hello, Dory. Bonnie says, I got my blood work done Monday, showed up yesterday to the doctor, was an hour early. Did I know I was a week early? You were ahead of the game, as my daughter says. Pinky says, got a second opinion and they confirmed it was shingles. That's incredible. That's incredible. You were ahead of the curve, girl. That is incredible. Chris says, the peach is True Boo. The gray is Cotton Colorama Bamboo Blend. And the white is Eco Brights Poly. Oh. So you've got bamboo, a bamboo blend, and poly. Okay. I've heard it is, and I'm so sorry. And so do you get the shots every year? They ordered me a wheelchair to help me get around. That is awesome. An experiment. Okay. We don't know until we try. And Pinky saying hi to Granny D, and Granny D is saying hi to everybody. Everybody is speaking. Pinky says True Boo is a lovely yarn to work with. I can't stand True Boo. I can't stand it. I had a yarn barf that it took me 3 days to detangle. Bonnie says, D, I'm sorry I'm on break from work, When this is over, I got out work. Oh, she's got to go work, finish work. She's got to work. You have not had the shot for shingles. Okay. This is by hook by needle Sam. Mara says, okay, if I had chicken pox just after turning 5, does 29 sound like a long enough time to get the shingles? I always thought you had to be elderly, so I'm just finding out that you can get it that close together. So apparently so. I thought you would be over 60. Apparently I was mistaken. Jennifer says, I got shingles 4 months before C in 2021. Left work for good. Got shingles vaccine last year for my 60th, along with a full body MOT. Girl. Yeah, you usually get it between, I was thinking closer to 60, but yeah, between 50 and 60. So do you think you had shingles at 29, Mauro? This is craziness. Just craziness. It just defies everything that I learned in school. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Now I have to refresh because Bonnie's has not shown up. Bonnie, you sent it to the group, right? GGP, yours is a FO, correct? Oh, these are pretty. I have to remember to show these on Friday. Okay. Now my nose itches playing in that dirt. Sue, Sarah, Katrina, Jen, Chris, Sam. There we are. Okay. Bonnie says, this is what I'm working on today. Oh, Bonnie, you're just evil. You are just evil. I always thought you were a sweet person. I knew better. But you're just evil. Wowzers. 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 Tina says, I was in my 40s when I had shingles. Really? Okay. Pinky says, that's why my dad questioned the doctor, but when we went to get the second opinion, supposedly they wanted to record it. I bet they did. Cynthia says, Maura, no, my mom got shingles at 60. She had chicken pox at 10. Sam is thanking Tina. Dory says, y'all ain't going to believe this. I've had all my shots as a child, but I had the chicken pox 2 times. Yes. Girl. Loopy says, I had pox as a small child. Doc gave me a vaccine for shingles when I was a teen. Oh my. Bonnie says, yes, but it's just what I'm working on today. It's a picture of the lake. And she's laughing. I was being a smarty pants. I know. That's still evil of you. Dory says, once when I was in a high chair and once in junior high school. Girl. Mara says, I had some kind of weird, painful rash on my stomach that lasted a couple of weeks. Oh my goodness. Dory says, then I had shingles twice once I had my children. Oh my gracious. Pretty baby yarn. Angelise, refresh. You're behind, sweetheart. Granny says, I got my first shingles vaccine in December, but they told me I'd have to come back in February for part 2. And of course, that hasn't happened yet. Granny, if you wait too late, you're going to have to take part 1 again. Because that's what happens when I got the chickenpox antibodies. They didn't tell me I needed to get 3 shots. And by the time we discovered that I hadn't had the full series, I had to start all over. You're up at Big Cedar? Well, I can't look at that and tell where Big Cedar is. Pinky says, I have to go, everyone. I have a meeting to go to at work. Please take care, everyone. Nice chatting. Shania, it is so good to have you back. Please come again. I have missed you, and enjoy your meeting, and I'm sorry you got sick. Kristen, welcome in. So good to see you. Thank you for coming. What is in your cup and what is on your hook? Cynthia says, making the net that the motifs will attach to for my spring hat. Oh, I just thought you sewed them together, girl. This is a process. I am learning so much about this freestyle. Doesn't look really free, but okay. Wow. Just wow. This is an interesting project you picked up, Cynthia. Thanks for sharing it. Dory says, I'm taking those shingles shot. I'm sure I'll have the shingles again. I've had very weak cases since. Oh, good. Granny says she keeps forgetting. Granny, set an alarm on your phone like you're always telling me to do. Coley says, I had one single chicken pox, left a scar on the forehead. Oh, Coley, you had one and it marked you for life. Racine, welcome in. It is so good to see you. How are you and Tom? Yes, a scar. Did I say scar? I don't know what I said. Bonnie says, big cedars around the lake. Well, there's a lot of things around the lake around here. We got 3 lakes, and rock has lots of fingers. Oh my gosh. Granny is asking Coley if she had one big pot. Racine, it is so good to see you again. Bonnie says, Table Rock has lots of fingers. That's what I meant. I was wondering if you meant Table Rock. Thrifty, hello, hello. Thank you for sharing your lunch break with us. When you get home, what is on your hook? Jen says, with my low immunity, I asked my specialist if I needed a top-up MMR vaccine. He said my weekly injections have got it in. Okay, good, 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 good. Tina says, pretty. Bonnie says, okay, everyone, I got 5 beds to make. I got a load of towels to fold. I got a vacuum and I got a mop. This house is 2 floors. Ugh. Oh, Bonnie, God love you. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. Take care of yourself out there. Have a great day, everybody. Beautiful projects. Thank you, Bonnie. Coley says, yep, just one. Oh my goodness, Coley. Jen's got another ad. Racine is doing great. I am so happy. How's Tom? Mara says, I just thought of it, Bonnie. Happy Unicorn Day. What? Unicorn Day. Dory says, paperwork calling. Me again, but I got my ear on. Okay, Dory, thank you. Julie, welcome in. How are you feeling? Have you started crocheting again? I don't remember you telling me anything that you're working on besides living, and that's a good thing. Loopy says, I've never heard someone getting one POC. Lucky you. I still remember wearing a pink suit of lotion, and I could not wait until the next oat bath. They were everywhere. Oh, Loopy. I had German measles, and they tried that calamine lotion on me, and it did nothing. And then they tried to put socks on my hands. I was miserable. I was so miserable. Dory, Granny D wants to know if you're doing taxes. Cynthia's laughing at me. Hello, Sunita. Got 2 more to finish, then I'll be mailing out bunnies from members. Michelle says hi to all of the lurkers. So excited. I actually get moolah back this year if Trump doesn't take it. See, that congratulations. I'm happy for you. Had to stop and have pizza rolls. Okay. I'm glad the boy left you some to have. Julie says, oh yeah, my black and red chevron Afghan. Oh, I know that's beautiful. Eclectic Goods, hello. So good to see you. Thank you for coming. What is in your cup? And I know what's on your hook, but what's in your cup? And we missed our bartender yesterday, just so you know. We did notice you weren't there. Coley says, Loopy, I've always been told I could get it again. One time is bad enough, but getting it again? Ooh. Julie says, I had chickenpox real bad twice at the end of 6th grade. Twice? Ooh. Okay. She's on the bus. Okay. That means she's going to come in mad. She'll get over it. No, just paying bills. I had gotten so off schedule and my bills were always late. I finally signed up for e-bill pay, and they send me my bill and say, okay, this is what your bill is, but don't pay this. We're going to take it out at the end of the month. And I'm like, thank you. Mandy says, my daughter told me to stop talking so she could focus, but then she keeps asking me questions. Girl, make up your mind. Sam says, pizza rolls sound good. Julie says, I still don't have full immunity. I know. I still either go out with a mask or an air machine. And that's been since 2019. Mm-hmm. I play 0 games out there in the world. And I bought a whole box of masks. Dory says, taxes, no, not the 14th yet. I'm still collecting papers. Iced tea, you're gardening today. I planted my seeds earlier today. I've got 3 more to plant. I'm planting them. I'm starting them in the house because we might have a tornado, hail. Cynthia says, I'm winging it. May turn out or may have to redo. Girl, you're doing it. You are doing it. Granny's laughing at Dory. Nothing like waiting until the last minute. Aida says, I missed y'all yesterday too. Was lunching and chatting up with my daughter-in-law. That is important. Family matters. There's always the replay. But we noticed you weren't there, our favorite bartender. Yeah, most all my bills are paid by bill pay. Love it. Yeah, I had to make sure that they still sent me the invoice so I could see what they were doing. And I'm like, you all handle it. And I put it on my rewards credit card. So when I save up enough rewards, then I can go put that on my bill. So I shop to pay my bill. Michelle says, adding pizza rolls to my list. Do I need anything else? Nuggies, Panda? You need nuggies and fries for Panda. Started seeds in bags like Scaredy Cat Gardener, Chef Pam. Okay. And so that worked out for you. I saw her do that. I had not tried that. I did the planting the seeds in eggshells. First time doing that. We'll see how that works. Julie uses bill pay. Okay. Now see, I used to use bill pay from my credit union, but I always found something else to do besides sit down to pay the bill. So I just signed up for automatic, and I'm like, yes, you just do it. I'm tired of paying late fees just because I'm busy doing something else. Michelle, Panda says, yes, nuggies, please. Granny says, right, Jules, don't have to think about it. Bills just get paid automatically. Loopy says, I mostly avoid going out. I have a few health issues. For context, I understand the struggle of keeping your body healthy. Amen. Yes, indeed. Reclector says, looking to be very successful. So many more seeds to get going. I'm going to try to do them in rotation. Because I usually plant, or when I had a garden, I planted a big garden all at once, and then I had to, so now I'm going to plant successions. Let's see how that works. Coley says, I check my bank account multiple times a day. I have auto pay. See, I that would never happen. It just wouldn't. It just would not. I don't have my bank attached to my phone, so I would have to go to the computer. Michelle says, nuggies, check. Fries, check. Can I have bourbon maple pecan ice cream, please? I need 2 pints, and I need a waffle cone. See if you can get Clementine to bring them up to me. Oh. Now, see, I shouldn't have thought about that, because now I want to go around the corner and get one of those sweet potato praline cobblers. I know I don't need it. I'm going to stay right here. Sunitha says, now frying bacon so I can use the grease to pop popcorn. When we go to Mexican restaurants here, they always send the chips and salsa. I leave the chips in the bag for a couple of days until all of that oil soaks into the bag. And then I use that bag to put my popcorn kernels in, and I put them in the microwave for between 90-95 seconds, and it makes the best popcorn. No oil on the corn kernels. The oil is in the bag, but that is the best popcorn. Julie says, I go to and from appointments. I wanted to have my son Uber with me to Joanne's, but that's not happening now. Oh, yeah, no. Coley says, my bills are the same every month. Good. Michelle says, 4 pints of maple bourbon ice cream and a waffle cone. Check. Thank you, cuz. Granny C says, bacon, popcorn, cool, right? Loopy says autopay annoys the heck out of me, and so many places want to demand it. It's like, boo, we don't get paid at all. It's like, boo, we don't get paid at all at once. Stop trying to take cash all in the same week for the whole month. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Bacon fat check. Michelle. You can't have maple bourbon ice cream and bacon fat. Pick your poison. Dinky Jen says, I'm going to head out and make a phone call. See you at Granny D's. Okay, Jen, thank you so much. And again, I love the socks. Julie says, had not thought of doing that with the bag. Yeah, that's how I do it. I just let it sit there for a couple of days, and you can see when the bag starts getting greasy. I put the kernels in that bag and put it in the microwave, and I keep reusing that bag. When I take the popcorn out, I pour it in a bowl and fold up the bag and stick it to the side. And when the bag starts getting holes in it, then I make another Mexican order. I do. Sunita says, yep. Then I crumble the bacon in the corn. Okay. Okay. You crumble the bacon in the corn. Okay. Kitty, hello. I'm not sipping on anything as I fell earlier and had to solicit the help of my neighbors. Teas, reels. My neighbors. Teas, reels. Guaso. Because you couldn't get up. Oh, Kitty, you have to be careful. That's the third time you've fallen in the last year. Pass me the bacon ice cream. It sounds good too. Bacon ice cream? No. The bacon goes in the popcorn. The bourbon goes in the ice cream. I know you've been sleeping, honey. Be careful. Please be careful. Oh, my gracious. Angelise, look where your volume is and press the button that says live so it will scroll you all the way to the end because you're behind, sweetheart. I'm glad that you got some rest, Kitty. I'm glad that you got somebody to help you get up. You're moving in with Sunita? Assistance to get up. Thank you. Because I'm like, what? Son. Sorry. Your neighbor's son came out to get you up. Okay. I'm glad he was home. Oh my goodness, that's scary. That is so scary. Oh my gracious. Excuse me. I'm at the bottom of the chat and I showed all the whips. And I apologize for all the phone calls during the live, but Granny's in charge. Sunita says, sure, Sam, only if you organize the yarn room. Oh, yeah, I want to see how that works out. I might have to get Sam to come over and stay with me. Kitty says, my neighbor's son helped me up. I was wedged between the bed and the table. Oh, you were in the house. I thought you fell outside. Oh, girl, you were wedged in between the bed and the table. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. Angelise is still behind. You'll catch up when we go to Granny D's. Loopy says, just yes to all of it. I'm feeling snackish. Gonna have to get the hubby to make some dinner tonight. Loopy, I am glad you feel up to eating. That's wonderful because you came in and said you didn't feel good, and now look at you. You've got an appetite. Awesome. Panda says, such wonderful work everybody showed today. Everybody who contributed, stand up and take a bow because, yes, you all are fantastic. Sam says, I will organize the room by emptying it into my suitcase. Sunita says, deal, Sam. Panda's laughing. That works. So when you come, bring an empty suitcase. And when you come, I actually would suggest you wait 3 more years before you come to visit, just because. Wait 3 years and then come. You'll have more fun. Loopy says, I got a short nap in during the stream and it helped a lot. That and kitty purrs from all my kitties. Oh, that is so sweet. Yeah, those kitty purrs are something special. They really are. They are something special. Well, it is 3:59. I am going to do the outro, and I get to drive the bus over to Granny D's because Bonnie has had to go back to work. So everybody, please fasten your seatbelt, and I will see you over at Shorty's and Granny's. And thank everybody who has spent the last hour and 12 minutes with me. You could have spent it anywhere, but you chose to spend it with me, and I do not take it lightly. I really, really don't. And thank you for my longtime friends that I haven't seen. It is so good to see you back again. I am truly honored. Loopy got a nap. Sunita says she will need a lot of empty suitcases. Julie says, I got moved downstairs. That's now bedroom. I went from a bedroom and a yarn room to one room. Julie, I thought you got moved downstairs during treatment because you weren't going back upstairs. Loopy says, thank you for today. Have a wonderful day. You too. You beeping. Panda says, hold on to your butts because here we go. Dory, I'm getting you out of that ad. We're going to go take a ride. I need a pair of extra hands to achieve that, Panda. Don't make him jealous now, Sam. Okay, everybody, here we go. No, they moved my thing. Wait a minute, I gotta find my thing. Here it is.